Hi, this is Shannah, and this is another pick a card reading, this one called A Message for You. So we have here 3 piles, each one with a specific message. Then we have pile 1 with this Amazonite heart. There you go. Then we have pile 2 with the quartz crystal. Pile 3 then with the aquamarine stone. Now you can take your time and choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading with the Amazonite heart. So we have, first of all, the Ace of Swords, and we have the Chariot. Now, there's been a lot on your mind, and your mind has been very, very busy, and there's a lot of thoughts. You want to do things differently, you want to start new things in life, and you want to move forward in life as well. Here with the Chariot, you want to move on. Probably some of you are wanting to travel or are missing travel. You are actually wanting to move to another place, to another country, to another city, or just explore life, right? But the thing is, you don't know exactly how to go about it. Maybe because of the situation we're living in when this is filmed. At the moment we have the COVID-19 pandemic, but it can be also other factors in your life. For some of you, maybe a lack of money, maybe opportunities with job or the family. There are things that are an obstacle for you to achieve your goals, your dreams, be it traveling or just moving on with life or just continue in a certain direction, right? I just had the feeling of traveling, especially here with the horses and the carriage, but it doesn't have to be traveling per se. It could be actually ascending another level on your life, be it financially, spiritual, whatever. The thing is, this has been occupying your mind a lot. You're trying to see the light. You're trying to see the right way of doing this. Some of you is also like thinking a lot about a decision. This could also be about a person. For some of you, deciding what to do about a person, if continue a relationship or start a relationship with this person or not, or you stop the relationship. There's this is a time of choices. This is a time of thinking and planning ahead, right, for you. But it's not very clear because we have these 2 horses, the black one and the white one. So it's conflict here, and your task as being the rider here is to bring them into harmony, is to bring these 2 opposite forces into one moving power, into an engine that moves forward, right? So in harmony. But these are aspects of your personality or aspects of your life that you still have to bring into harmony. And this is what you've been thinking about. You're trying to find the solutions. You're trying to do the maths in order to achieve this. And it's still not very clear, actually. And I get this also because she has her eyes closed. So it's still very much in your mind. And so you're looking inward. You're trying to picture a way of getting things done. But you're still not quite there yet. But you're on your way. You know that you're on your way. You know what you want to do. And actually you're already moving, but you're still figuring out how to do things, although you're already moving, And for some of you, I would say, while you are lost in your thoughts, the carriage is already moving. So you're already on your way. So if you think how to start, you're already starting, So you just don't panic, don't be afraid. You just learn by doing, you just adapt to the circumstances as they appear. But this is a card of moving. This is a card of decisions. This is a card of figuring out how to move forward. Then we have serendipity. Now, you're very lucky because serendipity is a card of synchronicities, is a card of coincidences, is a card of unexpected gifts, of things being aligned for you. And suddenly you see all this coincidence, or you see all these numbers repeating, or you see people saying things that you were thinking about. Maybe now even I say a word that you were thinking about, or you're writing that word and I repeat that, for instance. And this is like telling you luck is on your side. You know, if you're deciding about moving forward and you're still, you know, measuring the pros and cons, the card is saying, go ahead, you know, go ahead, you can do it. And the universe has your back here, because it's actually saying don't think too much, in the sense of don't overthink in a way that you block yourself. The carriage is already moving. You know, the dice have been, now I forgot the words, have been launched, so to say. So it's time for you, you know, to open life with open arms and accept the gifts of the universe, because the universe is with you. This is the sign. Now, and gratitude here. And one of the ways of like realizing that the universe has your back is practicing gratitude. And this is something that if you haven't done it, you know, this is very important to you or for you, because gratitude is a way of opening your heart and also opening your eyes to the beauty of your life and to the beauty of your person and everyone around you. Is really realizing how people are there for you, realizing what wonderful gifts, what angels God is sending you in the guise of other people, you know, like you're now realizing more and more that you are not alone. You're realizing more and more that you are being supported every step of the way. And to reinforce this and to keep it coming, so to say, is really to practice gratitude. You know, feel it from your heart. It opens your heart. And your heart and will start talking to you more often. You know, you start understanding its language even better. Gratitude here is actually the power that fuels miracles. And you're realizing this more and more. And you're feeling this gratitude towards life. And it's actually, for some of you, is also what I'm getting here with these two cards as well, is wanting to move and not being able to, you know. And this could mean as well feeling ill or not feeling in your strength, not having your strength at the moment, being because of illness. You're just feeling weak. That's what I'm feeling here. That's why so much is happening in your head, because your body doesn't have the strength right now to do it, you know. But you're being helped by other people. I'm really getting here, you're getting a lot of help, you're getting a lot of support, and this makes you realize how wonderful people are and how loved you are every step of the way. And that's why gratitude is now playing such a major role in your life right now. And again, practicing it is just opens you up and makes miracles happen even quicker. Then we have door to personal healing and happiness. So one of the things you're probably grateful about is, again, like I was saying, I feel like some of you are not strong enough at the moment, but you're healing. And this healing will come quicker and quicker. And maybe this week, so this following week after you've seen this, you'll see more and more results and more proof of this, that you're getting healthier. Not only on a physical sense, but also in an emotional sense. And you're getting happier, as you see here. It's personal healing and happiness. So you're getting into this wonderful place full of love, full of harmony, full of gratitude. And you feel, you know, like your heart becomes this open window to the world where serendipity and synchronicity, they can come in and enrich your existence. Then we have 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Now, one thing that will become more and more important now in your life is also the creativity. This is the power of creation. And here's also creation and manifesting as well, you know. And this is the second chakra. Second chakra is also the chakra of sexuality, of the sexual organs. And of course, they are organs of creation. They create life. And so this is also, like I was saying, creativity in all its aspects. It can be that some of you will have like a more fulfilling sexual life in the future. But it can be also like, again, we have a lot of healing here and starting to create a better life, a better health, a better love life, a better existence for you. You're starting to realize that all of this is your creation. All of this is your doing, is your wishing. And of course, if you are in a difficult situation, it's very difficult to believe that it's you creating it. I know it's very difficult. But what you're getting here with this card is having this empowerment that you can change it, the feeling that you can change the situation you're in just by believing in yourself and starting co-creating with spirit. And this is a lot of empowerment here, and this will be your healing. You're feeling stronger and stronger during this following week. So we have more cards, so I'm trying to here to make some space. Wait a second, let's put them here like this. Sorry for that. So, gratitude, personal happiness, and chakra. Okay, then we have this one here. We have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Now, this card here tells me you are being protected. And of course, like I was saying with the empowerment, you can protect yourself. What this is actually here, like getting into this healing, getting more strength, more empowerment, being open to life. But you also start acknowledging that you can't say no. You can put yourself out of harm's way, you know, and knowing your limits and going also to, okay, with knowing your limits is not in a negative way. It's knowing what is best for you emotionally and also physically. If you're ill and don't have much strength now I forgot the word again. I'm so sorry for that. You know, overdoing it, you know, making too much effort, be it to please a boss or please a family, it will be harmful for you at the moment. So here you're protecting yourself. But you're also being protected here. I'm really getting, because for me here I have the moon. It's not just a person saying no, feeling free to say no. This is also a proof of empowerment. But also what we have here with this moon, with this eclipse, what I get here is like you're being watched over. Not in a creepy way or not this, big brother way, but you're being watched over by the universe, you know, and they're giving you the chances of you protecting yourself. So there won't be any resistance when you protect yourself or you make a decision to, you know, to be kinder to yourself. You'll be protected by the universe. You'll be supported. So there will be no resistance towards this. It's like you're also going to know how to make the right choices for you and be with the right people. Then we have the dream. Something is revealed in slight breakthrough. So there's a breakthrough here coming in. Let's put it here. And this is the insight we have here. This is the breakthrough as well with these two cards. See, it's in your thought. You've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about something you want to do or a decision you want to take. You know, you've been struggling with two opposites or like with many different choices, but this card then tells you you have a breakthrough here. You can say no to something you don't want. You can say no to people that probably are draining you, you know, and getting your energy, and you can say yes to your dreams. You can say yes to your decisions and to your creation of life, your own creation, because again, you're being supported. See here, she's lying on these plants and on these vines, I would say, and something will be revealed to you. It's like you're going to see the light. It's like, and I think it's through your own logic or through a dream as well, that suddenly you have this insight, you have this breakthrough, and you start to move in the desired direction. And this will heal you as well. It could be something that you needed, you know, like the last straw, so to say, in a situation, the missing piece in the puzzle. And suddenly everything makes sense, everything falls into place, and you can move on with your life. So there's a lot of healing here, a lot of decision making and empowerment. And this is your message, pile number 1. So I hope it resonates and inspires you. I hope it makes sense for you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. Also, the link to my Instagram account. Have a wonderful time. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what is your message? We have Knight of Swords. We have 6 of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands. Now, what I get here from these cards first is like there's some impatience here. This like you want to move forward, move forward really quickly. You can hardly wait to move on with your life. And I think it's like move on from the past as well, or to move on to some feeling of safety. It can be that, for instance, some of you are like been feeling unsafe, been feeling, feeling uncertain. There's like a lot of uncertainty in your life or in the air at the moment, and you want to run away from it. You want to move to quieter times. You want to move to more fun times, which makes totally sense. And this will happen as well, but in its own time. The 6 of Cups is not very fast moving, but in you there's a lot of impatience because we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, which are very fast moving and very temperamental as well. So you actually, what I get here is this hunger for life, missing family, missing friends, and wanting to be together, like missing the good old times and being restless at the moment, and also wanting some justice. Now I'm getting justice out of the 6 of Cups. I don't know exactly why, but that's what I'm getting. Wanting the balance in your life, because the number 6 is a number of justice, is a number of balance, of love, and is this wish of having it in your life, some certainty, something you can rely on. You're not really sad, you're not really like depressed, and don't get it here from these cards right now, but you're hungry for life. You're really hungry for life. You want to celebrate life. You want to, getting control of your life again, having the say of your life and feeling free again. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Now, then we have the Observer. And the thing is, and you're getting this because at the moment you can hardly do more than just observe what is around you. So you are like in this situation of just being able to observe, and follow the social media and see how things are. And another thing that I'm getting here, because there's this hunger for life, but it's like with the Observer, it's also seeing the situation as it is, and also with planning, like strategic, like saying, okay, what can I do? What is the situation? How can I move forward? There's a lot of lust for life there, but you're also very careful. You want this balance. So you're trying to see how the best way how to achieve it, in order to find balance, in order to find happiness, in order to have the good life that you are looking forward to. So let's put these cards more, because I think, yeah, your pile has a lot of cards. The decks, they were so chatty when it came to you, so they have a lot to tell you. Let's see. Then we have Extremes, and then we have Attraction. Okay, so Extremes, the thing is like, pleasure and pain. And here's like being really careful, but especially with Attraction, here we could say there's like attraction about someone, and this is like, and it could be that situation that runs hot and cold, and there's a situation that it's either very good or it's either very bad. But the thing is, it makes you, oh, I see, it makes you also very dependent. You know, it creates an addiction. And here the cards are telling you, you know, to be careful. And here we have the 44. They want you to ascend this, and they want you to let go, to be more of the observer. You want, you know, your energy is like, let's go after it. It's very extreme, very temperamental, and you are very attracted to the situation. But for this attraction here in the 44, I would say in this context, they want you to trust. They want you to trust that things will work out. You don't have to do anything drastic about that situation. Because with the 44, it means that things are also being worked out in the background. You don't have to do much. You just have to trust the process. And this is what the card here is actually telling you, you know, law of attraction, manifestation is trusting the process, right? And here with these extremes, it's really like you're either very calm or you're either very impatient. And we also had it here, for instance, here with the Six of Cups. You know, Six of Cups is really calm, is reminiscing, is talking, you know, it's about the past and nostalgia and so on. And then we have very temperamental cards. So again, it's like you're between these two. And what they're saying, before you do something, you know, trust the process and observe. You have to observe. You have to stay calm before you do something, be it a relationship, be it something else in your life that you're very passionate about at the moment. They're saying just observe, you know, continue with your positive thinking, do the manifestation, law of attraction and visualization and praying and so on, but refrain from getting too drastic or from going into extremes here. You have to find your balance. So the best thing to do is to observe and see how things develop. So moving on. Then we have contract number 6. So here with the contract, again, here we could be like an actual contract, you know, like a work contract, could be also a marriage contract. And things that what I'm getting here, because she has her eyes folded, she's the Justice card. Justice is blind. And, or so it should be. It's like balancing. So it's like, but with the eyes folded here, what I see here is, like a bit of powerlessness, you know, being powerless. That's what I'm feeling here. Again, like with the 3 cards, it's like you're having all this energy, but you're just observing. So there's something here. It can be a legal, something about a legal issue that you cannot do much about right now. That's why they're saying before you go to extremes, before you do something that can have really drastic consequences, you know, just observe, you know, think about it. And here with a contract, if it is like a job contract, right? Like what I'm getting here is read between the lines. Don't just rush to it. You know, having a job is something wonderful. I know, brings security, but read between the lines, you know, really get informed about the contract and if it's really the right thing for you. I know in some situations, you know, you just want a job on the way to find money, but still here, see if it's the right thing for you. Really read the contract, because I'm really attracted here to these written words here at the back from this contract. And read between the lines, you know, that you're being treated fairly. And here's again the balance that I was telling you. With the 6 of Cups, I was getting that with the number 6, see, is the card of balance. So getting the balance in your life. And your biggest enemy is the tendency to go to extremes at the moment. It doesn't have to be always. And the thing is, if you feel this energy of these extremes, I want you to know that in the time right now, when I'm recording this, you know, it is kind of normal to feel this. It doesn't have, you have to feel it, but if you do, and if you're being very sensitive to these energies, it's kind of normal, because not only we have at the moment of this recording all this pandemic energy in the air that brings a lot of fear. There's a lot of happening in the world right now that I don't want to address right now in this reading. That would be like for a totally different topic, and that can stir fear and distrust. And we also have, at the moment of this recording, all of these retrogrades happening right now, which can bring also people to feel and react in more extreme ways. Okay, so if you feel this urge or this tendency, it's okay. Don't worry, just telling you to relax. That's what I'm getting with this card. It's just relax. And you see here, this person, it's a her, it's a she. So she's also just observing. She's just observing, And this is the super moon. So this is like, there are many things happening at the moment, and people may not be reacting the best way. We have the super moon and we have the hot moon. So the hot moon and attraction. So it could be a love situation here, but they're just telling you to really watch things, just be the observer. Just be calm with all this situation, with all these energies, and bring balance into yourself and to the situation, And also here, what I'm getting now with the card is justice will be served. They want to, it's like the card is telling you to trust that in your situation, for some of you, this is really important, is justice will be served. So then take it as it resonates for your situation. But if it's a legal matter, it seems to be positive, right? Justice will be served. That's what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So yes, so for you, for some of you, this will be a new job possibility, because this initiation is also something new possibilities coming from a dark time into a beautiful, beautiful landscape there at the back. So yes, this is a possibility of something new. Things are starting to happen really quickly. You're starting to manifest. So your wish of moving faster into the world will start to come true, especially this week, the week now when you're seeing this reading, whenever that may be. But you'll get a new job. You have the possibility. If you're applying for a new job, you'll get it. If there's something else, again, something legal, justice will be served. This is a very positive card, that things will go your way and that peace will be restored as well. Justice will be served and peace will be restored. And there's a lot of conflict on this situation that you're asking about or thinking about probably in this moment, but there will be a peaceful resolution for this situation, okay? Just avoid extremes. There's a lot of hot-bloodedness right now in your life, probably, but be it in a positive way, like having a new love affair, or be it something more serious or a bit negative. Just, breathe. Just breathe and observe and see where it takes you. This is a time to keep calm. That's what I'm getting here. Then we have the search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. And here you also got two cards, and perception, beyond the veil of illusion. So this is actually, these two cards here, seeing them reminds me of this one, and feeling lost, confused, lonely is also here. Like I said, her eyes are, I'm saying folded, but I don't think that's the right word, but never mind. She cannot see the truth and is being lost. And this is what brings this hot-temperedness, this extremes, is this feeling lost, not wanting something, not being able to get it right now, or there's something in the air, or there's something in your life that you want resolved. You want it quickly resolved. And you're searching for it. You're searching for a way. You cannot probably see it right now, but you will see it quite soon, I would say, quite soon, because these two cards came together. If these two had come alone, maybe I would have the feeling, depending on the reading, that it would take a bit of longer time. But here, with this came as well, then it's really seeing beyond the veil of illusion. You're going to see through this confusion. You're going to see through the situation. Everything will be clearer. Like I said, justice will be served. A situation will be healed. A situation will turn out to be quite positive, even if you don't see how. But this freedom, this moving forward that you've been aiming for, that you've been yearning for, will come to be, but on its own time. And you have to realize that as well. Just don't go into extremes. Just let it happen, but stay alert, stay aware, observe what's happening, and things will unfold in a very positive way for you. So, pile number 2. This was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. Now, it can be that in 5 minutes we'll get cut off, but I hope we can restart immediately. So after that, so let's see. Just bear with me. Now, what is your message? We're starting with 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. Now, what I see here from these 2 cards is like you're deciding to leave something behind, a situation that was not fulfilling in any way, be it in a financial way or material or in an emotional way. It's actually, some of you, I think, that either you got fired or you're going through financial difficulties, especially because of the situation we're undergoing right now. So the reading is timeless, but we cannot really run away from the times. Is like at the moment when we are recording this, when I am recording this, then we have the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. So, and I think that those who chose pile number 3 have been affected by it on a financial and career level. Some of you also in a very emotional or psychological level, because you know, like there is some fear, there's some insecurity, there's some uncertainty playing a role here, and you're feeling closed off, you're feeling isolated, you're feeling alone. The thing is, with this, there's the key there, and there's the keyhole. The thing is this card also means that sometimes we get so engulfed in our own sadness, in our own despair, that we are not able to see the solutions that are just right there. So, but when we're sad, it's very difficult to see the way out. So it's understandable, and you just don't see it, but you're doing something about it. You're actually, some of you are looking for work, some of you are finding solutions, some of you are reaching out. And of course, it's a 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is a card of taking more than you can carry up, being overburdened, right? And you see here, but now here there's a lot of traveling. You know, she has her luggage with her, so this is like moving. And it's also what I get here is like the 10, and the 10 is a card of endings. So you're ending a cycle of poverty, you're ending a cycle of feeling less than, you're ending a cycle of feeling lonely, right? And feeling alone. So you are taking the strength that you still have, all your power that you still have, and you're moving forward. You're not giving up. So the cards here, they're saying you are a fighter. You are someone that doesn't give up. Of course, life forces us to move on, of course, but here there's something that I'm getting from the cards, is something that like has to do with integrity. Integrity has to do with dignity as well. So you are someone who's ready to, I had 3333 on my camera, really beautiful. So you're someone who is empowered, and you're someone that really wants to make a change in your life and in the world in general as well. So here what I see is someone being empowered to move on, someone who has the strength to change and to bring the change, a positive change into their lives. So kudos to you. Really positive. Congratulations. Just these 2 cards alone are amazing, really. Now, let's see the next card. Then we have regeneration. Wow, that's so beautiful. And 4 and 6 is a 10. There we have. With regeneration, then we have also a second chance in life. Starting over. And that's what I've been saying till now. It's like letting go of the old, you know, letting the all that is not needed die away. You're leaving it behind you and you're starting again. You're taking the strength that you still have and you're regenerating. You're coming back to life on your own terms, and also with a lot of thankfulness. I see all this light up here, right? It's a lot of thankfulness, with a lot of gratitude, with a lot of love. And here also, like, just a second, see that I'm okay, because the camera was going out. I'm so sorry. Now, and I see here also a lot, like I said, this dignity, this pride in yourself. There's so much self-worth here, so much self-love. And you should be proud of yourself. You're really moving on. You're being reborn. This is a rebirth. You're rediscovering and redefining yourself. Wow, it's beautiful. Then we have abundance. Yeah, this is the hunter moon, you know. And it's like what I get here is like lessons have been learned. The hunter moon is the last full moon before winter. And that's why it's called hunter. And it's also when you gather the food, you hunt and prepare for the long winter time. So it's like what I see here is lessons learned. You know, you want to prepare yourself for whatever comes. You're not going to be surprised by life anymore. That's what I'm saying here. So you're moving from a time of, let's say, poverty or difficulties, feeling alone, to a time of abundance. And this is all from your own decision, from your own strength. You know, yeah, you're setting new goals in life and you're moving towards abundance. And this will work. Things will start to get better. This is almost like a promise from the cards. Hey, regeneration is coming. It's like the springtime is coming. So when the next winter comes, you will be prepared, right? Abundance will come, things will get better until the end of autumn. Until the autumn, things will get better. It's almost a promise from the cards. Things are getting better and you will see you'll be in a better position by the end of autumn. It's really, the cards are really giving you hope right now. By the end of autumn, things will be a lot better. You'll be in an abundant place, materially and emotionally as well. So don't give up. Regeneration is happening right now. Then we have community and fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is with you. And we have here community and the fifth chakra. Fifth chakra is all about communication, right? It's all about speaking the truth or speaking in truth. And with the community, saying you're getting a lot of support from your community, from your friends, from your family, and you just have to ask for it. And even the relationships between you and them will be better. It's like there's a change here as well for some of you. For some of you, this may have been difficult in the past, but there were like misunderstandings or difficult in communication. And sometimes it's also that we cannot ask for help, or we find it awkward, or maybe some of us felt like, oh, no, I have to be the strong one. And then we end up feeling like the Five of Pentacles. And what this journey is showing you is, you know, we are strong when we're together. We are strong as a community. So asking for help and giving help makes us stronger and not weaker. So this is another lesson that you've probably been learning in the last few weeks and will continue on becoming stronger, but in a very positive way. So your relationship to your community, be it neighbors, friends, acquaintances, co-workers, family, it will improve the next time, especially this week. After then you watch this, you will see this happening. Community and communication will have an even bigger and more important part to play in your life. And maybe your work now has to do with communication. Maybe you have a blog. I'm saying a blog, something, or a vlog as well. You know, you're like an informer. You're giving information to your community, or talking about your community, or sharing your community. That's what I'm seeing here. That's a change of jobs, a change of career, something that has to be more with, or has to do more with communication as well, and within your community, for your community, or from your community, one of them. But it will be something that you're really good at communicating. Could also be writing, you see, and it can even be singing, can be music, you know. Gabriel, look, it has this, I don't know how it's called, a trumpet, I'm sorry, but it can be music, it can be something really creative, and you are doing, look, they're playing music as well. So it can be that you're doing something musical, you know, or creative within your community. It can be even theater, what is that I'm getting here as well. It can be something creative that you'll be doing for the community or with the community, but it'll be a totally new project and things will get better. And what I'm seeing here, I don't want to promise too much, but sorry, we got cut off again, but I have to relate to the time when I'm recording this. So, and this is the pandemic, so restrictions are being lifted. If you're watching this later, just take it as it resonates to your time. So, and concerts will be taking place again. So if you are struggling artists, there are new chances coming in. As like I said, the abundance will come in. In the end, at the end of autumn, you'll be at a totally different place, and you'll be in a very abundant place. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, then we have starseed. What lights you up? So maybe you are a starseed, and aren't we all? We're all made of stardust. But, you know, starseed is like the souls that actually come from another star system, and they decided to incarnate here on Earth, either to be a beacon of light or to help the energy of the Earth and humanity, or else, or even to learn something different from their usual plane. So this is an explanation of the starseed. So maybe you feel you are a starseed, but the question here is what lights you up. So this like telling you, okay, if you are still in this energy here, what lights you up? What is your passion? Because you're going to find it, because you're moving forward. You want this regeneration. So the question, in order to ignite this change of life, is changing your attitude, is changing the way you think. So instead of thinking what I'm missing, is what do I love? You know, it's just a little change of focus. It's not always easy to do, I know, because reality, it imposes itself on us. But what do you love to do? You know, maybe you like creative stuff. This will help you to come to other ideas, you know. When you start acting on it, you start probably practicing your art, your creativity, getting in touch with your community, and then suddenly things happen. You know, it won't be easy, especially the beginning. But it will be worth it every step. And if you're doing something you love, and you start, you know, bringing people together and people that are then like-minded, you can move worlds, right? You can move mountains. And so keep that positivity, keep that happy place alive within yourself. Then we have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. And this is, it goes two ways with Gaia here. Is first the message, no, it goes three ways, I'm sorry. But first message is, it's like telling you, even if you feel your starseed, is actually telling you, you can feel at home anywhere. You know, and there's love for Gaia, for a beautiful planet. It's also within your heart. So you're someone who feels at home anywhere. And then there's this knowledge, the spiritual understanding. So the first thing is that you can recall or, you know, reconnect with your wisdom. Because here you're out of connection. With this Five of Pentacles, you're far away from your connection. Your connection does never go away. I want you to understand this. Your connection to your higher self and to the divine never goes away. We're just too distracted by it. Not by it, from it, right? So we just get, me too, you know, everyone actually. we just get very distracted by it. Some people more than others, some remember the connection and practice it as well more often than others. But in our world, it's so easy to get distracted from this connection, and it's so easy to think negatively and to think that other people know better than we do. It's very, very easy. So this here is telling you, remember your connection, remember your own wisdom. Don't get too distracted by appearances, right? And another thing is, through this experience, you'll be gaining also a lot more wisdom and a lot more spiritual understanding. And it's like it opens up, because this wisdom is already there. You're just more open to it. You just realize it more, if that makes sense, if you can say that, right? So what you gain from this experience, it's like a spiritual growth, but also a psychological growth. It's like you get a lot more mature and stronger and more empowered. And like I said, abundance is coming your way. Just follow your bliss. Just follow what you love, what makes your heart sing, and bring it to the people. So, pile number 3. I hope this made sense. I hope this inspires you and resonates with you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. And also the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you so much.